Good evening to each of you gathered here. In this moment, we stand together at the crossroads of life's most profound realization, one that shapes destinies and carves out the true meaning of our journey on this earth. It's about embracing a fundamental truth, that giving up is not an option, that within the heart of each individual lies an undying flame, a flame that flickers with hope, resilience, and an unwavering resolve. Consider for a moment the majestic oak tree. It starts as a small, seemingly insignificant acorn, yet within it lies the potential for greatness. Over time, through the seasons of growth and change, it battles the elements, the wind, the rain, the scorching sun, and yet it stands tall. Its roots delve deep into the earth, drawing strength from its very core. This is a reflection of our own lives. We too have within us the potential for such greatness, the capacity to withstand the storms of life, and to emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Now reflect on the idea of giving up, to surrender, to let go when the tide gets high seems like the easiest path. But is it the path that leads to fulfillment, to the realization of our deepest potential? The path of resilience, the road less traveled, is the one that leads to true achievement and inner satisfaction. It's the path where challenges are seen not as obstacles, but as stepping stones, as opportunities to rise above the ordinary, to transform and to transcend. In the journey of life, every single one of us faces moments of doubt and despair. Times when our goals seem distant, when our efforts seem to bear no fruit. It's in these moments, these critical junctures, that our decision not to give up defines us. It molds our character, shapes our destiny, and writes the story that we will one day tell. A story of courage, of unyielding spirit, and of triumph over adversity. Let's take a moment to consider the stories of those who have walked before us. Individuals who, against all odds, chose to persevere, to push through the barriers of doubt, fear, and uncertainty. They understood a vital truth, that true success, enduring success, comes not from never falling, but from rising each time we fall. It's this understanding, this unwavering commitment to their vision that propelled them from the depths of hardship to the pinnacles of success. As we gather here today, let's make a commitment to ourselves, a commitment to look within and ignite the flame of persistence, to fan it into a blazing fire that lights our way through the darkest nights. Let's decide that no matter the challenges we face, no matter the setbacks that come our way, giving up is not a choice we entertain. For in this steadfast commitment, in this refusal to surrender, lies the key to unlocking our true potential, our greatest selves. And now, as we stand on the brink of exploring deeper into this powerful realization, let us hold on to this thought. In the heart of perseverance, in the soul of resilience, lies the secret to a life of fulfillment and unparalleled achievement. As we delve into the heart of our discussion tonight, let's consider the immense power of resilience, the silent force that dwells within each of us. This resilience is not just a word. It's a living, breathing essence of our human spirit. It's the invisible yet invincible strength that pushes us to stand up each time life tries to pin us down. Think about a mighty river. Over time, it carves its way through mountains, reshaping landscapes. It doesn't do this through sheer brute force. No, it does so through persistence, through a gentle yet unyielding presence. This river, in its quiet determination, teaches us an invaluable lesson about resilience. It's not the loudness of our actions, but the unwavering consistency of our efforts that eventually breaks through the hardest of barriers. Resilience, in its purest form, is an art. It's the art of looking at a setback and seeing it as a setup for a comeback. It's about viewing each obstacle not as a roadblock, but as a stepping stone, a chance to climb higher, to reach further. This art form is not for the faint of heart. It demands courage. It requires an unshakable belief in oneself, and above all, it requires a steadfast commitment to one's goals and dreams. Let's take a moment to understand the real essence of resilience. It's not about never facing challenges or never falling down. True resilience is about embracing each challenge, understanding that it's an integral part of our growth. It's about falling down but not staying down. It's about knowing that each time we fall, we gain strength, wisdom, and a greater sense of purpose. Every great story in history, every monumental achievement has at its core the spirit of resilience. Now imagine a scenario where resilience is absent. Life's journey becomes a series of unending challenges with no triumphs. Without resilience, the human spirit withers, dreams fade, and aspirations die. But when we ignite the flame of resilience within us, we give life to our dreams, we breathe life into our aspirations, and we fuel our journey towards success. Resilience is also about adaptability. It's about bending, but not breaking under the pressure of life's challenges. Think of it like a tree in a storm. The tree that survives is not the one that stands rigid, but the one that sways and bends with the wind. This flexibility, this ability to adapt, is a hallmark of resilience. It's about facing the winds of change, the storms of uncertainty, and emerging not just unscathed, but stronger. The power of resilience also lies in its ability to transform our perspective. It turns victims into victors, obstacles into opportunities, and trials into triumphs. When armed with resilience, every rejection we face becomes a catalyst for our determination. It becomes a reason to push harder, to aim higher, and to dream bigger. Resilience is, in many ways, a journey of self-discovery. It's about learning who we truly are when faced with adversities. It's about uncovering our innate strength, our inner power, which often lies dormant until awakened by the trials of life. This journey of self-discovery is not an easy one. It's filled with moments of self-doubt, fear, and uncertainty. But it's in these moments that resilience becomes our guiding light, showing us the way, whispering in our ears that we are stronger than our challenges, that we are capable of overcoming anything that life throws our way. As we continue on this path of discovery, let's remember that resilience is not just for the extraordinary few. It's a gift bestowed upon each of us. It's a seed planted within us at birth, waiting to be nurtured, waiting to grow. And how do we nurture this seed? We do so by facing our fears, by embracing our challenges, and by refusing to give up, no matter how hard the journey gets. So, as we move forward, let's make a conscious decision. Let's decide to stand tall in the face of adversity, to rise every time we fall, and to view every challenge as an opportunity to grow stronger, to become better, and to move closer to our dreams. Remember, it's not the magnitude of the challenge that defines us, but our response to it. It's our resilience that shapes our destiny. And now, as we transition from understanding the power of resilience to embracing the challenges that life presents, let's carry with us this thought. Resilience is the key that unlocks the door to our potential, the fuel that powers our journey to greatness. In the heart of resilience lies the secret to a life of fulfillment, achievement, and lasting success. In this continuing exploration of our inner strength and the paths we walk, let us now turn our attention to a seemingly paradoxical aspect of our journey, the role of failure in success. Often misunderstood, frequently feared, failure, in its truest essence, is an integral part of achieving success. It is not the opposite of success as many would believe, but rather an essential part of it. Consider for a moment the nature of failure. It is often seen as a setback, a hindrance, something to be avoided at all costs. Yet within every failure lies a lesson, a nugget of wisdom waiting to be uncovered. The real question is not whether we will face failure, because inevitably we all will, but how we respond to it. Do we see it as the end of the road, or do we perceive it as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to better ourselves? The stories of history's greatest achievers are replete with episodes of failure. These stories teach us that failure is not a permanent state, but a temporary situation, a moment in time that tests our resolve, challenges our spirit, and stretches our capabilities. Think of the inventor who fails 1,000 times before finding the right combination. Each failure brings them closer to the solution. It's a process of elimination, a journey of discovery, leading them to the breakthrough they seek. Let us delve deeper into this concept by understanding that failure is, in fact, a great teacher. It teaches us resilience, as we discussed earlier, but it also teaches humility, patience, and perseverance. It teaches us about our limitations and our strengths. In the face of failure, we find out what we're truly made of. It strips away the unnecessary, leaving only the essential, the real, the authentic. But how do we harness failure? How do we turn it into a stepping stone towards success? The first step is acceptance. Accept that failure is a part of the journey, an unavoidable stop along the path to greatness. Embrace it, don't run from it. The second step is analysis. Look at your failure with a critical eye. Ask yourself, what went wrong? What could I have done differently? What did I learn from this experience? This analysis is crucial, for within it lies the seeds of future success. The third step is action. Once you've gleaned the lessons from your failure, it's time to take action. Apply what you've learned. Adjust your approach, refine your strategies, and move forward with renewed vigor. Remember, it's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. Each time you rise, you're a step closer to your goal. It's important to note that embracing failure does not mean celebrating mediocrity or accepting subpar results. Rather, it means recognizing that on the path to excellence, detours and roadblocks are inevitable. It means understanding that the path to success is not a straight line, but a winding road filled with ups and downs, twists and turns. Recognize the importance of setting the right attitude towards failure. It's about cultivating a mindset that sees beyond the immediate setback, a mindset that understands that in the grand scheme of things, each failure is but a small step in the greater journey towards achieving our dreams. As we navigate through our failures, let's also remember the value of sharing our. In sharing our failures, we offer others the opportunity to learn from our mistakes. We create a culture where failure is not shamed, but seen as a valuable part of learning and growth. This culture of shared learning is what builds strong communities, resilient teams, and successful societies. And now, as we move from the understanding of failure to the cultivation of a mindset for persistence, let us carry with us this pivotal realizance. Failure is not the foe we once thought it to be, but a friend, a mentor, a guide. It shapes us, molds us, and prepares us for the success that is to come. In the tapestry of life, each thread of failure weaves into the larger picture of success, creating a masterpiece that is uniquely ours. In our continuous exploration of the intricate dance of life, where failure intertwines with success, a vital element emerges in this narrative: the development of a mindset for persistence. This mindset, a blend of grit, determination, and an unyielding spirit, serves as the compass that guides us through the stormy seas of challenges and setbacks. It's the beacon that lights our path in the darkest of nights. Think of persistence as the heartbeat of your dreams. It's the rhythm that keeps your aspirations alive, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Persistence is what pushes an athlete to train, day after day, year after year, for a chance at the goal. It's what drives an artist to keep painting, a writer to keep writing, and a scientist to keep exploring, despite the obstacles that litter their paths. This relentless drive, this unwavering commitment, is the fuel for the journey to greatness. So, how do we cultivate this mindset? How do we nurture this inner fire that propels us forward no matter the hurdles? The first step is to set clear, defined goals. These goals act as the North Star guiding and directing your journey. They provide a sense of purpose, a destination to strive towards. But setting goals is just the beginning. The true test is in the unwavering pursuit of these goals, in the relentless drive to achieve them. The second step is to embrace discipline. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's the ability to stay the course, to keep moving forward, even when every fiber of your being wants to give up. Discipline is not a punishment, but a training of the mind and the spirit, a training that breeds persistence. Alongside discipline, we must foster a spirit of resilience. Resilience is the armor that protects our spirit of persistence. It shields us from the arrows of doubt, fear, and negativity. It's the inner strength that allows us to bounce back from failures, to learn from our mistakes, and to keep pressing forward. Another key aspect of developing a mindset for persistence is cultivating a positive attitude. A positive attitude is like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. It brings light to the darkness, hope to despair, and clarity to confusion. It's the belief that no matter how tough the situation, there is a way through it. This positive attitude fuels our persistence, keeping our spirits buoyant in the face of adversity. As we nurture our persistence, let's also remember the power of adaptability. Life is ever-changing, and so must our strategies and approaches be. Persistence does not mean rigidly sticking to a failing plan. It means adapting, adjusting, and finding new ways to reach our goals. It's about being flexible in our approach while steadfast in our destination. Surrounding ourselves with the right influences is also crucial in developing a mindset for persistence. The people we associate with, the books we read, the media we consume, all these influence our mindset. Surround yourself with people who uplift, inspire, and motivate you. Engage with content that fuels your spirit and strengthens your resolve. Celebrate your progress. Recognize and reward yourself for the small victories along the way. These celebrations reinforce your persistence, reminding you that every step forward is a step closer to your goal. Weaving through the intricate patterns of life, let us hold on to this mindset of persistence. Let us remember that it's not the speed at which we travel, but the unwavering consistency of our steps that leads to success. In the grand tapestry of life, it's persistence that colors the threads with the hues of accomplishment and fulfillment. And now, as we transition from understanding the importance of developing a mindset for persistence to the practical application of this persistence in our daily actions, let us embrace this truth. Persistence is the secret ingredient in the recipe of success. It's the force that turns the wheel of progress, the wind that fills the sails of our dreams. In persistence, we find the key to unlocking our fullest potential and achieving our greatest dreams. As we continue to unravel the threads of our conversation, weaving through the fabric of persistence and resilience, it becomes crucial to focus on action. Action is the vessel that carries us from the shores of intention to the land of achievement. It's the process of turning the invisible, our dreams, goals and aspirations into the visible. Let's discuss then the concrete steps, the actions that one can take to move forward with grit and determination in their journey. First and foremost, action begins with a decision to move, to act, to step out of the realm of comfort and into the arena of effort and endeavor. This decision is the launching pad of all great achievements. It's the moment when you say to yourself, this is it. I am moving forward no matter what stands in my way. It's a commitment, not just of thought, but of heart and soul. Once this decision is made, the next step is to create a plan. A plan acts as a roadmap, guiding your journey towards your destination. But remember, a plan is not set in stone. It's a living, breathing entity that adapts, changes, and evolves as you progress. Your plan should include clear, actionable steps, deadlines, and milestones. These are the signposts that will guide you, keep you on track, and help you measure your progress. The third step is to cultivate discipline. Discipline is the fuel that powers the engine of action. It's what keeps you going when motivation wanes, when enthusiasm dims. Discipline is getting up an hour earlier to work on your project. It's choosing to do what's necessary over what's comfortable or convenient. It's the small daily acts of dedication and commitment that over time accumulate into significant progress. Another vital action step is to embrace learning. In every endeavor, there will be moments of uncertainty, skills you need to acquire, knowledge you need to gain. Adopt a mindset of continuous learning. Be open to new ideas, new methods, and new possibilities. Read books, attend seminars, seek mentorship, and never stop expanding your horizons. Remember, the more you learn, the more capable you become in overcoming the challenges that lie ahead. Persistence in action is also about adapting to feedback and not all actions will yield the desired results. Sometimes you'll need to step back, evaluate, and change course. This adaptability, this willingness to learn from feedback is what keeps your actions effective and relevant. It ensures that your efforts are not just consistent, but also efficient. Surround yourself with a support system. The journey of persistent action is not one to be walked alone. Surround yourself with people who support, motivate, and inspire you. Seek the company of those who have walked the path before you, those who can offer guidance, encouragement, and wisdom. Remember, the strength of your support system often determines the strength of your resolve. Take care of your physical and mental well-being. Persistent action requires energy, focus, and stamina, all which are grounded in how well you take care of yourself. Ensure that you are getting enough rest, eating healthily, and engaging in physical activities. Cultivate a positive mindset, practice mindfulness, and manage stress. Your body and mind are the tools you use to act, and keeping them sharp is essential. As we move forward, let's carry these action steps with us, integrating them into our daily lives. Let them be the compass that guides us, the wind that propels us, and the foundation that supports us. Remember, it's not just about taking action. It's about taking the right actions consistently, persistently, and with purpose. And now, as we transition from the notion of persistent action to the conclusion of our discussion, let us hold on to this thought. The journey to achievement is paved with actions, small steps, consistent efforts, and unwavering dedication. In these actions lies the power to transform dreams into reality, aspirations into achievements, and visions into victories. In the hard action, we find the essence of true success and the realization of our fullest potential. As we draw the threads of our discussion to a close, it's essential to anchor ourselves in the profound realization that has illuminated our path throughout this dialogue the reward of never giving up. This fundamental ethos, more than a mere concept, is the cornerstone of a life lived with vigor, purpose, and an unwavering commitment to the pursuit of one's aspirations. In contemplating the rich tapestry of experiences we've woven together tonight, from the resilience needed to weather life's storms to the action steps that propel us forward, we arrive at a pivotal understanding. It's not merely about reaching the summits of success, as traditionally defined. The true reward lies in the transformation that occurs within us as we journey through the valleys and peaks of our endeavors. This unyielding commitment to persevere, to forge ahead despite the odds, shapes us in profound ways. It refines our character, strengthening the very core of our being. It's in the moments of steadfast pursuit, in the relentless drive to overcome, that we discover our true mettle. The reward of never giving up is the realization of our innermost strength, resilience, and tenacity. Consider the essence of this reward. It's the profound sense of fulfillment that comes from knowing we gave our all, that we stood resilient against the tides of discouragement and disillusionment. It's the quiet satisfaction that echoes in our hearts when we lay our heads down each night, knowing we are inching ever closer to our dreams, driven by an indomitable spirit. Moreover, this journey of unwavering commitment transcends the personal. It casts ripples into the world around us. Our stories of perseverance become beacons of inspiration for others. They become the testament to what can be achieved when the human spirit refuses to succumb to the gravity of despair. In our relentless pursuit, we unknowingly light the path for others, encouraging them to embark on their own journeys of resilience and determination. In the moments when the journey feels solitary, when the obstacles seem insurmountable, remember this: every step taken is a victory in itself. Each persistent effort, no matter how small, is a part of the mosaic of success. The reward of never giving up isn't just about the destination. It's equally about the journey and the person we become along the way. As we part ways tonight, let this understanding be our guiding star. Let it remind us that our resolve, our ability to persevere through trials and tribulations, is the most profound reward we can ever attain. It is the legacy we leave behind, the imprint we make on the sands of time. So let us step forward from this gathering, not just as dreamers, but as doers. Let us embody the spirit of unwavering resolve in every endeavor we undertake. Let the reward of never giving up be our driving force, propelling us towards a future replete with achievements, growth, and the ultimate realization of our highest potential. In this unyielding pursuit, in the heart of our perseverance, lies the true essence of a life marked by triumph and fulfillment.